go from here? Where do we run? Hiding our hopes and fears under the sun, calling the faller by using the gun, holding back our tears against the river stream we roll, going against all we know. Now shall we just cry a little, just cry for love? Can we just feel a little, together we can mend our broken hearts? So can we just cry a little more, a little more, a little more? Now can we dare to dream? Are we young enough or strong enough to see through the rain that's washing away all that remains? Our love, our joy, and our pain against the river stream we roll, going against all we know. Now shall we just cry a little, just cry for love? Can we just feel a little, together we can mend our broken hearts? So shall we just cry a little more, a little more, a little more? Thank you very much. Thank you.
So as I was saying, my friend Umar was telling me that it's been 5 years since the last time he's been on stage, so I guess he's been inspired by our talk today. The reason that I performed this song is called Love a Little, and the reason that I performed it is because it is extremely related to our topic today about being inspired, and that song was a product of inspiration. I personally, and a lot of people, I'm sure a lot of you are the same as me, we are very fascinated by the stories of how some songs were written and how that inspiration came about to the artists who wrote them. For example, John Lennon of the Beatles, at some point, he ran for 2 years doing tours and recording at the studio, which took a toll on him heavily, and it really impacted his personal life, his marriage, and it got him into some habits that did not really benefit him as a person and as an artist. But at the same time, he still had to go to the studio, and he still had to write some songs for the Beatles. And at some point, John Lennon said, and I quote, "I was fat and depressed, and I was crying out for help." And because of that, he wrote one of the biggest songs that the Beatles had, which is Help. It's very interesting how sometimes we can find inspiration in any situation in our lives. Another writer, the late Doc Pomus, he's one of the most incredible writers in the past generation. He worked with greats like B.B. King, like Elvis Presley, like Ray Charles. And his story really struck with me because he wrote a song for a band called The Drifters in 1960, and the song is called Save the Last Dance for Me. And it's very interesting because he suffered from polio, and that affected him. He couldn't walk, he couldn't do anything. And he wrote that song on his wedding night because he couldn't dance with his wife. So he wrote Save the Last Dance for Me. Sometimes inspiration can put us into situations where it's like meditation. We're kind of out of our bodies and into a different realm. And that happened with Michael Jackson at the moment that he thought about the song Billie Jean. I'm sure you guys know Billie Jean. He thought about it while he was riding his Rolls Royce. If you ride that car, of course you're going to be inspired. And he was just driving, and he was so absorbed into the idea of the song that a motorcyclist had to stop him and warn him that his car caught fire. But Michael Jackson did not even pay attention to that because he was so absorbed into the song. The idea of being inspired and changing lives through the inspiration that we get is so fascinating. Now, there's a theory that I read before, which is very interesting. I may be all over the place with this one right here, but trust me, it's very interesting. Every idea that we think about, or anything that we're inspired to do, is not actually ours. When we think of an idea, that idea is already out there. But we have to be in the right state of mind. We have to be in the right space, mind space, so we can receive that idea. And I truly do believe that each and every one of us can be inspirational and can be inspired if we are mindful that we keep our minds receptive, our hearts welcoming, and our eyes open. My name is Hamza Housawi, and I am very glad that I've been here with you guys, and I hope to see you guys again. Thank you very much.